live from the Twin Cities. This is the Fox 9 Morning News.
You can see Dawn wearing red this morning, as are you and myself today, because it's National Wear Red Day.
Yeah, the idea is to bring awareness to something that affects all of us, really. But of course, it is the #1 killer of women. Heart disease, not cancer. A lot of people think it's cancer. It is heart disease. M.A. Roscoe joins us live from Mall of America, where lots of free, heart-healthy, women-friendly events are going on this weekend. M.A.
We are looking at some models who are getting ready to show us a fashion show a little bit later this morning. They are student designs that will be part of Student Designs and Macy's Fashions in a fashion show tomorrow. Just one of the many free events going on for Go Red for Women, kind of weekend really here at the Mall of America. But in addition to watching a fashion show, you can get some free health screenings. So important, and that's why we are joined by Dr. Pearson from HealthEast. And good morning. We have discussed already this morning that heart disease is the #1 killer of women. It's also the #1 killer of men. But that seems to be more widely accepted, and it's still a bit of a surprise to women sometimes that heart disease is their #1 health threat.
Absolutely, and I think part of this whole campaign is just getting women more aware of their risk for heart disease, and I think we've done a really great job for that. Now we're kind of moving toward having women take action to make a difference in their risk for heart disease.
So knowledge is power, and knowing your numbers is a really great thing to do to reduce your risk of heart disease. What are the numbers you need to know?
Well, the numbers we'll be able to screen for everyone here tomorrow is the numbers we're talking about. That includes your blood pressure, your blood sugar, your cholesterol, even your weight as a part of a body mass index number.
Now, I understand that when the ladies come to the health screenings, they sometimes don't want to, they're not as interested in the body mass index number. Word them all, right? But you're saying it's very discreet. Don't be shy. No one. Your numbers are your numbers. No one else needs to know them.
Exactly. We'll be writing them down on a card for you and for you to share with your physician so that you can make, the changes you may need to make or to at least discuss them. So not to worry, we won't tell anyone else.
Another thing that's good to know is you don't need to fast for certain tests if you come tomorrow.
Yeah, normally for your sugar or your cholesterol, we would ask you to come fasting if you're at the physician's office. But for here, a screening number, you don't need to fast. Just stop by.
Okay, so that's happening tomorrow from 11 to 4 in Macy's Court, where of course you'll be wearing red and get your 20% off. But you'll also be doing them throughout the month.
Yes, HealthEast has several sites that we'll be doing through the month, some at our hospitals, but if you want to find out where and you can't make it out here tomorrow, to healtheast.org website and just enter screenings for a keyword and you'll find out all of our sites that we're doing it.
And finally, I just want to leave people with the idea that sometimes heart disease or a heart attack may present differently in women than it does for men. Explain that real quickly.
Sure. There is, for men, we think of that crushing chest pain, left arm pain, and that can happen for women too, but sometimes it's more subtle. It's real chronic fatigue issues or anxiety, something less obvious.
Well, Dr. Pearson, thank you so much for joining us from HealthEast. When we come back, we're going to talk about some of the other things you can do besides quitting smoking. Are you glad I got that in? Yes. Thanks. Besides quitting smoking, you can maybe work out a little bit, and we've got some ideas for you right here at the Mall of America to up that a little bit, and maybe I better get on board with that as well. So stick around. We're going to talk about working out and getting healthy.
Yeah, you can exercise at the Mall of America, walk around with some tennis shoes, and do a little shopping.
A lot of people do. Thank you, M.A.